Splat time!
Yes, welcome to a Splatalot special, where we invite 5 pairs of brave young warrior twins to go head-to-head with those despicable defenders as they compete to capture the much-prized Splatalot crown.
I see a double.
Can the defenders succeed in keeping the castle safe, or will the attackers overcome every hurdle and find a true champion to rule this fine and messy kingdom?
So which twins will tumble?
Which twins will tilt?
Which twins will peter?
And which twins will go splat?
Hello, we're Dick, they're Dom.
And this is the Splatalot Twins Splatdown. Right, clear off, you two.
As it's a Splatalot twin special, the kingdom thought it would be fun to give us a look-alike each, but personally I don't see the resemblance.
No, they don't even sound like us. But today the kingdom will be playing host to 5 genuine pairs of twins, all of whom dream of becoming the new ruler.
Those twins will be facing 3 very different but equally demanding challenges. Round 1 is the Moat Challenge, where only the fastest 3 pairs will survive.
Round 2 is Ditch the Dungeon, where we'll lose another pair.
That leaves the final, Capture the Crown, where 1 pair will emerge victorious.
Hang on, but there's only 1 crown. I mean, isn't it every twin for themselves in the final?
No, throughout the whole tournament, both twins have to work together and qualify together. And the final's no different. So at the end of today, Splatalot will have 2 rulers.
Interesting, but one step at a time. Let's check out round 1 in more detail.
The twins start by being hurled one at a time out of the Splatterpult.
Then it's up the slippery slope, across the rolling mace, and down the impossible incline. But beware the dreaded Splacken.
If they survive that, then the battle axes are next, followed by a stroll across the Bridge of Disaster.
And finally, the wavering warhead leads both of them to the finish line.
So, those are the obstacles standing in the way of our twin attackers and potential glory.
But they're not the only obstacles.
Far from it. Our young hopefuls also have to contend with this lot, the defenders. There are 6 of them altogether, but the trio defending the moat will be...
Diva.
Followed by the brash and overbearing barbarian Scab. And finally, we have the mean and moody Thorn.
I'm gonna call my twin.
I'm gonna call my twin.
Hey, Fern, where you at?
Has everybody got a twin in this kingdom?
Down on the course, Mediva's on Splatzuka, Scab's above the axes, and just to keep him happy...
It's Thorny.
Let's meet the twins.
I love sugar.
Oh, that's sweet. Steph goes first and yakisoba.
She's soon onto the slippery slope. Whoops! Here comes her sister Jillian. Double yakisoba.
Wow, I see a double. Ha ha, yeah.
Hey, Stephanie, Jillian, Jillian?
Stephanie.
How can you tell which is which?
Good point, Scab. How can we tell them apart?
Well, Stephanie's splatting in the blue, and, so's Jillian.
Great.
Yeah, identical splatters, child.
Well, in her own mangled way, Mediva's right. They dress alike and splat alike.
Jillian's now at the impossible incline. Down she goes, and Prince Mishkin...
Will Steph do the same?
Splacken! Well, it was quite a way to find out, but we can now confirm that twins don't do everything the same way after all.
Stephanie leads the way over the battle axes, and she's over.
Can Jillian do the same? No. Lobster lover!
Pretty stylish, but at the end of the day, it's still a splat.
All work and no splats made Thorn a dull boy.
Don't blame the splats, Thorn. You're always dull.
Jillian tries the bridge, and trotty leg panic.
Steph has a go now, and it's a double trotty leg panic.
So they're nearly at the finish line. Jillian tries the warhead first. She hangs on despite Thorn's equalizer and scrambles across.
Steph's turn now. It's a similar start, but she slips and then splats. That won't help their time.
Nothing can help their time. 1841, well into double figures.
I'm the better-looking twin.
Oh dear, here's more double trouble. Now I think this is Sarah.
I call this one Purple Twin, and I call the other one Purple Twin.
Thanks, Gab. Let's take one twin at a time. Here's Sarah again. Choochie wum.
And she comes a cropper on our own identical twins. You know, it's hard to tell the axes apart too.
The one on the left's called Betty.
Right, Sarah takes on the bridge, but it's wet underfoot.
Thanks mainly to our slippery friend Thorn, and her grip is gone.
Let's see what Sister Steph is up to. Chamama wobbles!
Well, she steps past Betty, but she can't make it past Bertha. What? Betty and Bertha, the battle axes.
Steph and Sarah both finished, but it's another slow round.
It seems if you double the attackers, you double the time too.
Want to be in our wolf pack?
Let's meet Rane and Jared.
Rane first. Oh, beg pardon.
Bang, go away, splat again another day.
Sure Rane's never heard that one before, Mediva.
Here's Jared. Double, ooh, beg pardon.
Rane waits for his brother.
W pleasant, W fun.
Oh, Mediva singles out Rane.
Good job she hasn't got a double-barrel Splatzuka.
Rane tries the mace, but he's down.
I think he was slightly distracted by the Splacken.
Let me ask you, how do I look?
Beautiful!
Ah! Just let them in. Let them in. Let them get the crown.
Scab gives Jared a free pass, but the mace roll has other plans.
And he splats in exactly the same place as his twin brother.
Here's Rane looking focused on the incline. Look out! Splacken! He never saw it coming.
Yes, but why didn't Jared warn him? Isn't that what brothers are for?
No, I think most brothers would have done the same thing.
Well, here he is on the incline and chipping Sodbury.
Now you can just see Rane looking on as Jared splats. So in terms of brotherly love, I think that evens it up.
Thorn is a one-man wolf pack. I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, and I am the Thorn!
Wow, I think Thorn just shouted Rane into the moat.
Well, it was some outburst, along with a heavy shower from the Aqualizer. I suppose a raindrop was inevitable.
Jared goes first on the wavering warhead. He's over, but then slides into the Mang.
It was a good start, but then he lost his grip and the only way was down.
But that time will lift them back up as it's the fastest so far.
You'll be sorry when my twin brother Fab gets here.
Oh, I'd forgotten he said he had a twin.
Well, if they're anything like Scab, they won't be forgettable. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Rane and Jared are in first place, followed by Steph and Sarah, then Steph and Jillian.
So 3 pairs of twin attackers have attempted this ever so tricky course.
Which means we have 2 pairs left.
Yes, the Splat 1 free special offer is still available, so hurry down to Splatalot.
So, at the halfway stage in the moat challenge, we can safely say that...
Oi! What are you two up to?
God, honestly, you would have thought the body double agency could have found someone slimmer for me.
Mine's tiny. I don't know what they were thinking. Anyway, back to the tournament. As my very ugly double was saying, at the halfway stage, we can say for certain that our current leaders are through to the next round.
Yes, 3 pairs of twins qualify, so with only 2 more pairs to come, our first half leaders are automatically safe. So let's check the leaderboard again to confirm who that is.
It's Rane and Jared. They're safe, but our 2 pairs of twin sisters are not. Steph and Jillian in particular.
This might sound odd, but I'm quite looking forward to meeting the Defenders twins later.
Back now to the twins who really matter.
We are double trouble!
Here's Marwa, who's 5 minutes older than her sister Elham.
5 minutes can make all the difference, especially when you're up against the clock.
She stumbles on the slope, but soon recovers.
Hey, girl! Hey!
You're gonna be sorry when my twin brother Scorn gets here.
Scorn, what a lovely name.
Back to Elham in the Splatterpult. Her technique is identical to Marwa's.
So, which one is which?
That's Marwa on the left.
Are you sure?
No, wait a minute. Elham's on the left. No, that's... Oh, it doesn't matter. They're both great splatters.
Oh dear, now I'm confused. Who's that?
Splacken! Who? Splacken!
Oh, I see.
Yes, whichever twin she may be, she's now on first-name terms with the Splacken.
I'm not 100% sure that's a good thing.
She was all like, I made it! And then she was like, boom! And then I was like, ha 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 ha.
Brilliant commentary, Scab. Oh, Ram Jam Big Jobs.
Now, I'm pretty sure that was Elham.
How sure exactly?
Well, I'm exactly 50% sure.
Ah, well, that's all right then. For a minute there, I thought you were just guessing. Oh dear, this doesn't look good. Look out, Elham, it's the Splacken! Okay, do you think you can tell them apart this time?
Okay, I would say that on the left we have Marwa, and on the right we've got Elham.
Wrong. Elham's on the left, and Marwa's on the right.
How do you know?
I asked one of them.
Which one?
No idea.
How the axes now? Twockles!
Well, before either of them could set foot on the axe, the Water Blast did what the Water Blast does best.
I'm still not sure who just got splatted, though.
Well, whoever it was, here's the other one. Steady, steady. Oh, yes, that's much better.
Hang on, what are the defenders up to?
They need to wake up because Marwa and Elham are both over the axes.
Oh, but they're slipping and blubberhouses!
Sometimes this course does the defenders work for them, but on this occasion, our Double Trouble twins contributed to their own downfall.
Yes, 2 heads aren't always better than 1.
Are you defending? Then why did you throw your sister in the moat?
You may never know, Thorn, because Marwa and Elham are too busy celebrating their fastest time today.
Wonder Twin Power, activate!
Here's our final pair of twins, Aunna and James.
Watch this. You want to see a magic trick? I'm going to make James fall in. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Amazing.
Simple magic tricks.
Dom, tell me how he did that.
I couldn't possibly reveal such a secret.
The magician's code?
No, just being mean.
Okay, let's see if Sister Aunna can do any better. No, bing bubby wop wops.
No trickery from Scab this time, just a plain and simple splat into the moat, which is still magical in its own sweet way.
Oh no, look what's coming.
James has seen it, but can do nothing about the Splacken!
That was the splat of the day right there, Scab!
I hate to agree with Medivh, but she might be right. It certainly has all the ingredients. The Splacken nudges James, but then his sister trips him up and sends him cartwheeling into the moat.
On top of that, James knew it was coming but could do nothing about it. Aunna, on the other hand, didn't have a clue. it all together and you have a fantastic splat.
Aunna takes on the incline. Crumple burger! And the incline wins.
This time she's fully aware of what she's doing, losing control and splatting wonderfully.
Couldn't agree more. We're really being treated to some top-class splatting today.
Aunna takes on the Axe's trickle box.
Well, to paraphrase a well-known saying, she who hesitates is splatted.
Stay on your feet.
On your feet! That's not your feet!
Well, I think James would if he could.
Yes, every splat in the moat costs valuable time, but the twins finish in 14:05, and that's good enough to see Aunna and James into the next round.
You both gonna be sorry when my sister Fairy gets here.
Really looking forward to that, Medivh. And looking forward to round 2 are Marwa and Elham, Rane and Jared, and Aunna and James.
So round 1 is complete. We've pared down the pairs to 3.
And in the next round, we'll reduce it further to 2.
Yes, our twins are splatting for survival as they go head to head to head to head to head to head.
So, the tournament is hotting up. Plus, we still got the Defenders twins to look forward to. It's going to be great to see if we can spot the difference.
What if they're identical?
Don't be so twinist. Identical twins have still got their own personalities, you know. You just got to look for the tiny details. I reckon if I spent even 10 seconds with those twin attackers, I'd be able to tell them apart from each other. It'd be as easy as telling you apart from that body double of yours.
Really? See? I told you. Oh, dear. Very disappointing. I mean, how long have we been pals? All the things we've been through together, and you couldn't even spot the difference. Back to the tournament, and a quick reminder of the twins who want to win. Through to round 2 are Rane and Jared, Marwa and Elham, and Aunna and James.
Look, mate, I don't know what to say. I'm really sorry.
Well, you don't have to apologise to me. I really am the body double.
Ah, gotcha. No, I'm really confused. Can we get back to the course, please? Thank you. OK, to ditch the dungeon, the attackers must escape the stock market, cross the splat walk, then climb the loathsome ladder.
At the top are 2 flags for 2 pairs of twins. So one pair will be going home, but rest assured all of them will be pelted along the way.
OK, so are you?
But who else would I be?
And are the Defenders still the Defenders?
Yes, although remember in round 2 we bring in 3 fresh ones. First it's
Kookaburra.
He likes to chew the fat with the attackers. Then it's Vane, he likes to chew on fatty foods. And finally, Fatal, she likes to chat, but prefers to splat.
Agility.
Strength.
And oh!
Is Vane naturally clumsy, or do you think he has to work at it? Down in the stock market, we have Rane and a sleepy-looking Jared in orange, Marwa and Elham in red, and James and Aunna in yellow.
Kook's on the pokey pike, Vane's at the top, and Fatal starts on the slime stick.
And they're off! Slightly different rules today. Each pair of twins is working as a team, and both of them have to cross the finish line before claiming one of the 2 flags.
I'm seeing double.
Come on, Fatal, keep up.
You guys have to share everything, right? Share some foam.
But we can't tell them apart.
Yeah, spread the mayo evenly. This is gonna be a big sandwich. We got double the meat here.
Yeah, more food for thought from Vane.
Double down. Here we go. 2 times.
Now, who just got splatted?
Don't worry, I've got him.
This phone really isn't helping. We might as well have 6 identical twins out there.
Oh, Vane's weapons come apart, and Marwa, or possibly Elham, is using it as a sledge.
Where'd it go, dude? You broke my axe.
Well, I think it was an accident, but that could really help the attackers later on in this round.
They've got to get up this ladder first.
Stop communicating to each other mentally. I can feel your weight.
It's pretty clear what Vane's thinking too. He cruelly gives James a nudge. He slides into the red twins, and they all end up in the plootles.
In fact, the replay shows that he just nudges his twin sister too, so that Splat managed to take out the reds and the yellows.
Let me introduce you to my little friends.
Look, Kook's got twins of his own.
No such frills from Vane. Cinnamon mutation! And Jared heads down the ladder for a nice foamy bath.
Which one of you is the evil one?
I am.
Aim for the evil one.
Shame on you, Kook. If you had a twin, you'd be the evil one.
And once again, Elham and Marwa take a trip to the Milky Brew.
Isn't it nice how they do absolutely everything together, even splatting?
Uh-oh.
Fatal, look out behind you.
It's the Ball of Doom!
Wait a second.
It's the Twin Balls of Doom!
They were twins.
Twin balls of doom.
And it looks like a red twin got run over by both of them.
Kook's up to no good with the pokey pike, and he dislodges either Rane or Jared.
And guess what? Elham and Marwa are down too.
It all starts with a pathetic poke from Kookaburra. Then one of the orange twins grabs the leg of a red twin, and eventually they take out the yellow twins too. How colourful.
I've got some beautiful twins up here. 2 bouncing baby boys.
Release the twin.
Not more double trouble doom balls.
Yes, but the terrible twins aren't as effective second time round. The attackers seem to have got the hang of them.
Kook's up to no good again with the pokey pike. He targets Marwa.
I think it's Elham.
And they slide into James.
I think it's Aunna.
Well, whoever it is in yellow isn't exactly head over heels about it.
The attackers close in on Vane. Remember, all he has to defend with now is a big stick.
But Coop's still prodding from the side, and that leads to an attacker from each team taking a long, slippy slide.
I always wanted a sister, like someone exactly like me, but then I thought about it. It's like, I don't know if the world can handle 2 fatales.
Believe me, 1 fatale is more than enough.
Oh, here's another superb slip and slide from the orange and red teams.
Yes, they were in sync all the way down, then branched off either side of the splat wall. Lovely stuff.
Coop takes aim, and the splat cam reveals he's just splatted. Oh, I still don't know.
Fatale still frothing, and she sends Rane, or Jared, back into the swampo.
But the other twin's still up there.
This could get sticky for Vane, but he sticks it out, and both orange twins are back in the bilge.
We've seen some great defending today.
Bye, guys.
What?
I'm hungry.
So you were saying how great the defending had been?
Deserting his post for some dessert? That's unforgivable.
And he's paid the price. A red twin is over, followed by an orange twin. Remember, both team members have to make it to go through.
A yellow twin's there too, but the first team to finish are the Reds. Marwa and Elham are in the final.
And it looks like the orange team will be next. Yes, well done to Jared and Rane.
So round 2 is complete.
James and Aunna also made it to the top, but they won't be joining in on the celebrations. No reward for 3rd place today.
At least they have the slide of shame to look forward to. That's some sort of consolation prize.
Yes, but at the top of the castle, our triumphant twins know that the real prize is another step closer.
So still hoping to capture the crown, we have Marwa and Elham versus Rane and Jared.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. Double helpings of splats all round, especially with the twin balls of doom.
Yeah, not exactly the easiest tournament to commentate on, though. Twin attackers all covered in foam.
Or mayonnaise, as Vane likes to call it. Hey, I think he'll be in trouble with the other defenders after walking out on them.
Oh, yes, they won't be putting up with any of that nonsense in the final.
In fact, they'll be doubling their efforts because the Kingdom of Splatalot is about to have twin rulers. But will they be kings or queens? Maybe the Splatstat hat can help answer our question. Off you go. What's the matter?
I don't know. The hat's not telling me what to say. Hang on a minute. My body double must have been messing with it. Right, let's try again. Jared and Rane have finished 2nd in both challenges so far. An impressive record. But Elham and Marwa have done even better, finishing 1st each time.
So the Splatstat hat predicts our 2 new rulers will be queens.
But I'm sure the boys won't want to come 2nd again. Here's a reminder of all of them in action.
Candidate Kings Rane and Jared versus wannabe warrior Queens Marwa and Elham. This is what they're up against.
For starters, all 6 of the defenders.
But that number could increase. The defenders have been promising all day to introduce us to their twins.
And then there's the course itself to contend with. The attackers start by taking a trip to the Dire Mire, where they will find the barrier of all barriers, and soon after that, the terrifying tease.
They then make their way onto the scary-go-round, which transports them to the annihilating arm. And then the gruesome twosome.
The ever-so-clever clobbering cannons are next. Then it's a leap onto the royal ramps, followed by a climb up the rock wall, where the much-treasured Splatalot crown awaits.
Down on the course, Vane's on the Splat Bazooka. Coop's on cannon duty. Fatale's on the Aqualizer. And here they are. Thorn's twin, Scorn. Scab's twin, Fab. And Mediva's twin... Hang on, that doesn't look right.
Here are the real twins. In red, we have Marwa and Elham competing with Rane and Jared in orange.
And they're off! Oh, the Mara's looking particularly dire today.
Now remember, they're working as teams, so I guess both pairs will stick pretty close to each other.
You know, dude, you're a nice guy, but I'm just wondering where Mediva's sister is. She says she's gonna be here all day. She's a babe, and
You smell like sweet potatoes.
OK, let's get back to the action, shall we? Marwa and Elham are the first to tackle the tees, and the first to fall off them.
Back to the barrier, the boys are struggling, but they finally make it over. Good teamwork.
Ooh, now I think Coop's just spotted Scab's twin sister, Fab.
Lady! New girl defender! New girl defender!
She looks very familiar.
So, Thorn and Scab's twins are here, but they're nowhere to be seen. Curious. Ooh, Chimnucker!
The red twins have their own little mystery to solve. How to cross the T's.
Jared, anyone tell you two look like one another?
Apparently, that's Mediva's Uncle Charlie.
She's brought her uncle. Which part of Twin Splatdown Special did she not understand?
Marwa and or Elham is on the tees again, and this is much better.
Now can the red team make it a double? Bit of a wobble, but looking good. And yes, both girls are over.
Next stop for them is the scary go-round. Early days yet, but they're starting to open up a lead.
Back to the boys. Sweet baby flip-flops.
Now, I'm pretty sure this is Elham clinging to the annihilating arm. Look out!
oh, Shooty scored.
Uncle Charlie's made quite an impact.
The orange team's made it over the tees.
Go, go!
Marwa's now caught up with her sister and tries the underarm approach.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Now, who does Scorn remind me of?
No time to think about that now. We've got a red twin in the moat.
Fab rule number 305. When dealing with twins, always have slime.
Fab's rules make about as much sense as Scab's.
But she did promise slime.
That rules!
Half of Team Orange has made it to the arm.
Kook spotted the danger, though.
Nice shot, but no harm done. So, can Rane or Jared land back on the scary go-round? Barton in the beans!
Yes, if you've got no grip, you'll just slip and take a dip.
Time to let off a little steam.
There's something about Scorn that really bothers me.
Yabba dabba don't! Well, he's certainly bothering the attackers. That leap was way off target.
Now, can the Reds make their landing? Better effort, but no.
I'm gonna be the scorn in your smile.
Well, he sounds like Thorn, but he's almost as scary as Scab.
At the cannons now. Aff puddle!
Right, can the boys do any better? Double aff puddle!
Our other Red twin thinks twice, but Scorn's right behind her.
She has no choice but to cross. She survives the first cannon, but Scorn's still there. Oh, but she pulls it out of the bag. What a brilliant move.
Now, what's Uncle Charlie up to?
I'm on TV. I'm a diva.
Oh dear. Back to the course. Hinton blew it! Ooh, double Hinton blew it!
Kook gets a little hysterical, but it doesn't put off the orange team. One half has made it onto the roll ramps.
But remember, both need to cross the finish line to win that crown.
So here's our first leap onto the rock wall. Crack-a-nang!
Yep, I think our logo perfectly sums up that effort.
Finals hotting up now.
I am Scorn, and I am Steph.
I'm still confused.
And I'm Kookaburra.
Nice to meet you.
Well, that wasn't at all awkward.
The defenders need to refocus because 3 attackers are about to take on the rock wall.
Here's the first attempt. No. Next, please.
Fatal makes the wall even slippier.
Second attempt. No.
Scorn adds some slime into the mix.
Third attempt, and it's good.
Incoming!
So the Reds have given the defenders and the orange team something to really think about.
Get down.
That continues with the slime, but to no effect. Yes, the red team completes phase 1, but until the sisters are reunited, this final is anybody's.
Here's the orange team.
Ah, right, so that means Elham must be at the top. Thought so.
Okay, Smarty Pants, who's on the wall now?
Simple. Rane and Jared are both on the wall.
Marwa needs to catch up, but she can't hold on.
Judging by Fatal's reaction, I think she intends to take the credit for that splat.
But that still leaves Rane and Jared.
Scorn tries an old Scab trick and hurls a slime ball, but he misses.
Poor Elham, she's done all she can, but the first half of the orange team is now over the wall.
Here's Marwa. Can she keep this final alive?
No, she can't, and Elham knows it's all over.
Yes, the final is complete.
Thorn will be proud of Scorn, but the proudest twins in the land are right there.
In the end, I think all those last-minute substitutions backfired on the defenders.
Bad luck, Marwa. She was so close, Elham even closer.
You're both fired. Get out of here. You're terrible.
What a superb final. Well done to our new kings, Rane and Jared, but you've got to feel sorry for Marwa, and especially Elham, who was the first attacker to finish. By the way, I know it's not you.
Pardon?
The hanky. I know you're not Dom.
Oh, really? Double got ya! Here's the splat of the day. It comes from James in round 1 with a little help from his sister Aunna and a lot of help from the Splacken. It's got everything. A Splacken thwack, a sister trip, and to round it off, a cartwheel into the moat. Great work, James.
Back to our twin kings and their journey to the crown. Jared and Rane were no strangers to splats in round 1 and were best friends with the foam in round 2. The final was far from easy, but their solid teamwork gave them the edge.
Time now to hear from our brave new rulers.
Our first act as Kings of Splatalot is to have one of you thrown into the moat. We wish we could do it to all of you, but today it'll be you, Kook.
Fantastic.
That's gone down pretty well.
Even Kookaburra's okay with it.
I suppose it wouldn't have been fair to choose one of the new twins or Uncle Charlie.
But they could have gone for Scab, Thorn or Medivh.
Well, another splatty day in Splatalot draws to an end. But to finish the day in style,
Here's the Splatterpult ceremony.
oi! Take it away, Kook.
And just like his namesake, Kookaburra takes flight.
But what goes up must go splat.
That's all for now, but until next time,
Keep splatting.
It's a bear!